Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Monomyth.
What's that? What do you want?
Now, let's sell off a couple of items. Okay, there we go. And these. And then
Come back with something worth trading.
let's do a quick repair job, because I should have... I didn't do that at the end of the last episode. Seriously considered doing it off camera. But why should I do that when I can honestly show you what I'm doing, eh? Okay, that looks like it's had a while to heat up. Now, somebody mentioned a, was it right mouse button? Let's see. Yeah, so I can rotate the camera with the right mouse button while the inventory's open. That's good to know. A little cumbersome, and it's a little slower than the usual camera mouse controls. But well worth knowing. Let's just get this fixed up. There we go. Right. I think I will find that slightly quicker to just do it the usual way, unfortunately. Can I? No I can't. Okay. Let's pop that over there. And hammer away. So, I believe we are about to get our second skull in place, the golden skull. So, I was mistaken when I thought it was just put two skulls in. It's probably matching them to the colour above, which is why the other two slots are already filled. And for some reason these just cannot be repaired. Okay. They don't appear to heat up in the forge either. But that's okay. We'll work around that. I should probably sell off something else. Kind of need those for lightweight stuff. Don't need this. The pickaxe is now becoming important. I don't really have a lot of items I'm willing to part with right now.
Huh? Don't waste my time. You never know.
I shouldn't be selling things. I should be
Fine.
asking for repair.
Huh?
Could you fix the things I can't?
You better have some.
Ow! Bugger.
So,
Done it again. Okay,
What's that? What do you want?
there we go.
Off
Excellent.
with ya.
Now,
Damn wastelanders.
while I would like to get hold of these plate gauntlets, here's the thing, right? If I steal them, the guard will just accuse me of stealing and fine me something like 50 silver. But then he won't take the gloves off me and they won't be stolen anymore. That feels wrong for me to abuse that, so I won't. I could also, of course, use a potion of invisibility to just steal the gloves and never have to pay for them anyway. That also feels very wrong right now. At this moment in time, we're all about taking the skull to the portcullis and going into the chamber beyond, where hopefully we shall discover another one of the 4 relics we require. Although the beggar outside says that the item he saw the priests take down here was a green stone with an inscription on it, and that would presumably be one of the 4 green stones to open the gate to Serpent's Bastion, which is weird because that's already been done. So I don't know if one of those 4 stones will have been moved in the future, or if it is a different item. What do we know about our quest for the 4 objects? Accounts, journal. No. Not here either. So we know that the 4 items are the Lysandrian bracelet, the Lysandrian mace, and 2 other items that we are supposed to gather. It would then be reasonable to presume the last one is in the mine. It's entirely possible that I was told I would have to go down into the mine to fetch one of these items. But that was a very long time ago. Here we are. Treading towards destiny. And there we are. That made me think of Queen with the Defenders of the Universe and Destiny's Child. You know, synapses are constantly firing. I can't say everything that I think. Plus, that would be quite annoying, actually, for many of you, I'm sure. Whatever this is, it's mouldy bread. Let's leave it there. It has no use for us. If we wish to open that door, we can burn it down or kick it or something. We could probably do that with some of the others as well. Probably not this one. It's also worth just sealing ourselves in case anything comes in behind us. So, we have silver skulls, gold skulls, and we haven't found the 4th red cursed tombstone yet. That ankh is glowing. It looks very important. And there appears to be nothing else at all in this chamber. Cross of St. Gale. An ancient cross infused with divine power. This artifact may be capable of obliterating unholy and arcane objects. I found the Cross of St. Gale. This could prove invaluable. So maybe I am supposed to use it upon the red tombs instead of smacking with my weapon? Oh dear. Well... Unless there's something else I've missed entirely. I don't desire to go down there. I'm not certain what we could use that on in here. It may be of use elsewhere. Maybe I should have a quick look round just in case there's anything particularly obvious that I missed. All those red balls of energy were going somewhere when they were released. They appeared to be rising up to somewhere high. There did appear to be 3 of them. And I'm not certain what I might have missed by applying the Hammer of Justice to the tombstones. I know there's one in here. Dead end. I wonder if I am supposed to use it upon the chalice on the altar in the cathedral up above. I have not been able to interact with that yet, and doing so would probably be folly. Looked like there was a candlestick there momentarily. We know there was a red tombstone here. I think the energy went that way. Not going to be this, is it? Oh! Cannot be combined. So something can be combined with this. Presumably, like torches, right? Oh, there it was. Ah. Too late now. I mean, if I find some more, that'll be great. But until that moment... I'll have to make do without. Now then. There. Oh, you know what? Maybe against the wraiths and hang on. No, that's too narrow an aperture for us. Against wraiths in the future, that could be very useful. Which is either coming out above those chambers? Yes. Alright, here we go. Just about enough. We may need to work on that athletic skill. Again, we made it. Not going to complain. And I just want to check around here, although I'm pretty sure I've scouted this all out before. This is just me taking a quick pass through the caverns to see if there's anything obvious I may have missed. Wait a minute, isn't there an entire doorway I didn't go through? I don't mean this one. This is normal water. This reminds me of that chamber in Wizardry 8 on the upper level of the starting temple with all of the insects. Oh, hell, nightmare. Well, we know where this is. Can we? No. Well, we've thoroughly searched over there. Not that thoroughly, apparently. Oh! If I go back into the mine to that chamber where the magicians were guarding some kind of profane relic that was channeling power, this item may now be of great use to me. So we can't go through there without taking off all our armor and having a very, very quick run. But we can at least quickly bet I can't go under here. Also, I suspect I may have been on the opposite side of that. Map. Well, I do still have markers. Timed door. Yeah, hellish timed lever. Locked. Special key required. I should get down there and check that, shouldn't I? Locked. Open chasm. Yeah, door. Yeah, we've kind of... That can go. Locked. Red fountain. Portcullis and lever. So we want to get in there and open that up. I need to hold on the wall. think we've seen through that now from the other side. Broken lift, repaired lift. It's just lift. There we go. Oh, and that locked door as well. So there is definitely a deep section in the deep layer where we want to. Let's put. I'll just call it Holy Relic Chamber, but I'm not sure it'll fit. Let's see. It does. Excellent. There we go. Right, so this is obviously locked, and we're not getting through there in a hurry. Also, I think we... Wait. Mushrooms down the bottom? Have I not been in there? Interesting. It may be part of the underway, which I have yet to explore. That's the hole in the wall. This should lead to the shrine, right? Oh, and you. Excellent. Yeah, actually, that's really helpful. Now. I am wanting to get down here. I think I know what that special key is actually. Oh dear. Is it just this? It was, exactly. Okay. So, I believe there was a doorway down here I was not able to open. I also believe it was down here and on the right of that bit. Very technical language being used here, I know. Oh yeah, and we can crawl through there. And indeed did. I believe this is it. So. Deep locked door. Cannot be combined. Cannot be combined. Well, I tried. And seems almost impossible. I am completely unsurprised by this. We have massively underdeveloped our lockpicking skill. He says, looking for secret buttons on the walls that may open the door. And yes, I know all about the V key, it just hasn't been very helpful this playthrough yet. Almost impossible strongly implies that we may be able to pick the lock after all. It doesn't say anything special like special key required. Is there a way in by another route? Well, let's see now. Above us, not only sky, locked door. If we can drop down from above, that would make a lot of sense. But, oh no, go away. Finger slipped on the W key and apparently tapped the number 2 key as well. Hang on now. Why, hello there. I do declare that locked door is over there. There is a chute above through which we can presumably drop down. It's the lift shaft! There are skulls on the floor. It looks like a long way. Presumably we fall down the lift, go open that door from the inside. But hey, there's an alcove over there, so it might actually be worth pursuing in sheer madness. These stairs lead up. I can't remember exactly where to. Oh, wait, yeah, it's a big loop round, isn't it? I think I'm better off going back this way, because it'll be a little bit quicker. He says, hopefully. Oh, but wait. It's also worth investigating to head back out this way anyway, to see how I get back in. Because I cannot remember for the life of me where the stairs on the other side of this bridge lead back up to. And I should probably practice that route. No stairs. Here we go. I was going to say no stairs so far. And of course these are ascending stairs built for defenders at the bottom. Terribly gripping, I must admit. Wonderful. Look, I'm backtracking, retracing my steps a lot. But hopefully ruling out things. Okay. Oh! Up here. Right. And then we can also come out here. Oh, now that is a shortcut. And I should probably take it. Yep, that door's fine. And here we are, not taking that shortcut. Because it would plop me down over there on the right. Oh, hello. Yeah, just like over there-ish. Anyway. We want to be on the other side. And you know what, at this point, that's a wooden door. Watch as I get absolutely punished as there's a dragon behind it or something. Okay, what have we got here? We got a kitchen, flask of water, some raw meat, some dough. Wow. Uh-huh, so we were supposed to just pick the lock to get in here because there's a few replacements. And I can use this chamber, right? Vertically. If the lift is in the wrong place, because I can ascend and then drop down into the chamber. Yes. So This may be very dumb. Actually, we can make it even... Wait, no, this is even dumber. Right, okay. So... this way, I believe. And then I'm needing to head in this direction. And I appear to be in a completely wrong place. Hang on. Oh, might as well take that. While I'm here, I probably put it there myself. Another one of these. Hey! What's this? I already know the Sermon of Divine Light. Well, that's not very useful. So, I desire to... I'm going back to the lift, aren't I? Okay, well that's blocked, but this is not. Ah, here we are. And that will lead me back down again. So then I just want to check here for familiarity's sake. None of this is looking particularly familiar. But that's... Oh, hello. Well, we can just come in this way then. Oh, excellent. And now we know where we are. And then, like a fool, we are going to plummet to our death into the depths and perhaps survive. Just to see what's in the back alcove of that room. And the answer is probably nothing. At least we can get back up to the top of the lift, although it's a bit tedious and I might not remember how. Did I put that there? Quite possibly. It looks like the placement is too regular, so I probably did not. So now, imagine if we had gone down here first. That's gotta be death, right? Hang on. There has to be something we can do here to help. We don't need to increase speed. Invisible. Light, please. And now... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Really? I can't interact with this at all. But imagine if I had fallen down here from above much earlier and opened this door and encountered the Wraith. That would have been my first Wraith in the area. And you know what? I used a... oh, what's it? Green potion? And I'll just have to live with that. You know what else I can do before leaving the area though, don't you? I can go and refill this red flask. And if that should just happen to involve setting fire to another door before leaving the area, I think I can live with that. Here we go. Ooh, it's very eerie and golden up here. Those two just go back a bit, don't they? Presumably I can't hold a torch up against that because the metal will prevent me from doing so. Really? I think I've been on the other side of that, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, bugger. Oh, not this fucking area. Right, okay. Okay, wow. Did not expect that to work at all. I, in fact, anticipated many minutes of being stuck in the pit. Hate how this looks the same, but the skeleton makes it look different. Also, the skeleton makes it look like I've been there before and duffed up a skeleton. Oh, you absolute no. No! But here we are. So we want to get over there. I have a special torch technique that will allow us to gain entry. It's called running around and setting fire to the door. I don't even have to run, I could walk it. While the holy light spell is very useful, having torches to burn things with is also incredibly helpful. As I'm about to demonstrate once again. So if we now head down here, we shall find the red fountain and fill another flask. And then open this, which conveniently grants us a shortcut back to the other side of the chasm. So about the only thing we have not done is plumb the very depths of that chasm, and I don't think that's a very healthy idea. I don't think it's... I mean, I know we can drop down to that first ledge. There might even be a second one, but it's probably just death. I believe we're done here. We have obtained the item. Maybe we were supposed to then go use it on the stones. I presume we can't interact with those ones up there because we just can't reach them reliably enough. Also, we're not going to hit a level for a long time, so let's just enjoy what we've got. And enjoy the mana refill from the shrine, obviously. Hang on. I think it might remove my ongoing spell. Yeah, it does. So there's no abuse available there, which is fine and good. Where to next? It's going to be back to the mine, isn't it? And I did have an inkling, but now that I've picked up across. The priest may be in the temple above. The situation may have changed. It could be flagged as, aha, you did this, so now some kind of world state changes in reaction to your deeds. I suppose there's one way to find out, really. So far, so good. Next up, while I am here, presumably this cannot be done. Good. I wouldn't want to desecrate the temple, but I wanted to check if it was something I may be forced to do later on. What can we... I think I may just have to get rid of this. I can get rid of that. And that. Let's do that. I found the door in the castle with the star key lock. Nothing particularly useful in there. A couple of chests, nothing in them now. I don't think there was much in them at the time.
What's that? What do you want? You better
Let's
have
trade.
something good.
Oh, well, I think you could call these good.
Come back with something worth trading.
Okay. Ugh. Well, I can go down into the mine and see if this works. That is, if my hunch was correct. It is, of course, also if I can remember the way to the correct location, and I believe I can. Well, if nothing else, I obtained another holy relic this episode. It would seem this quest has turned to internal politics with his lordship against the bishop or archbishop or whatever he was. He seems to believe that some within the clergy, all the political upper class, are making a power grab against him. And he said he will help us rescue our brother if we can bring him the 4 items. Although, I don't trust him. He's threatened us and doesn't come across as a very honest person. Although he seems more honest than many of the people he is dealing with. This is not a pretty situation. Let's get into the mine. We want to go in, turn a sort of left, roughly bottom left-hand corner of the map. So, not there, but here. Which will involve cutting through the workshops. Which are mercifully now available to us from this angle. as we had to enter through the northwestern corner to gain access. So we should be heading to this chamber over yonder. And if this doesn't work, I'm not sure what I want to do next. But this... cannot be combined, are you kidding? But something can. Hang on. Something happened. Oh, it's cracked. The walls have not changed. There's nothing in there. That must have done something very good, although the ruddy glow is still there. It would almost be safe to presume that there is more than one of those altars in this area. But surely we have done a good thing. Really. This protrudes out of the door, so it's not a place for us to insert something. It would appear then we need some manner of normal key to place in the lock. Oh, we're going to go all the way back to those workers, aren't we? We haven't even got into this whole area yet, and that's probably for the best. There's a place here where we can overview but not drop down. We could probably try going over waterfall, but there's no way back up. So, what about here? I think that's a wall and this is lower down. Oh, hello again. That's a wooden door. Fucking hell. Right. Ah. There we go. We got 8 of these. Why are we... Right. Well, plenty more where that came from. Powder kegs as well, and a... Ooh! Arcane trap. The sorcerer creates an arcane trap that only they can see. Presumably it's going to need like 18 or 19 intelligence. Maybe 17. Maybe 17. 19. Okay. I wasn't far wrong, was I? Let's just make sure we don't accidentally throw any of those again for a while. And eat a few mushrooms. Oh. Wait. That's a very long way down. This then goes to that chamber. Right, that's not going to help us, is it? Okay. I didn't lower the portcullis, did I? The drawbridge, rather. I did not raise the portcullis and lower the drawbridge. That would have been rather smart of me. I had reasons for not doing so. I need to approach this from below. And this is not the place. At least, you know, some memory is coming back to me regarding these locations. Hello? So the lift shaft should be to my right at this point. And that is an unhealthy distance to descend into the depths. 2 red lights means this is not opening. Yet. Actually, I might have been on the other side of that. It does also mean, however, I have an inkling where I am, and I may be on the right track. Okay, so that's our shortcut, and that is our way forwards. And it's also why I got slightly confused. But okay, so there was an enemy in here. This chamber has not been opened yet. Neither has this one. Guard on the right. Yep. Infantry saber as opposed to an ordinary saber, so maybe it's better. I need a broken lever. And these... Oh. I wonder if there is a sequence. Really? Have I just buggered it all up? I have, haven't I? Well, okay, maybe not quite. Don't worry, I see this whole room here. I just don't see a way of getting that open yet. Probably should have left those levers well alone. Same room? Same room. And no way down. I'll work on it. That's my way down, isn't it? It really looks like it. I wonder. Okay, you're going to say stuck. Yeah, that's fine. Do I have an autosave? Yeah. Before I messed with those locks. Oh God. Okay. Well, at least I can retrace my steps and then not pull those levers. That would be very sensible, wouldn't it? I have an evil altar to deface. Now, a lot of this machinery looks very important, and it looks like I should be able to use it. But I have not yet ascertained in what manner I should be able to make use of it. Now, what I absolutely do need to do is this. It's not this. When I touched the dark altar with the cross of St. Gale, the structure crumbled and the trapped spirits were set free. That's got to be a good thing. It might even mean that a number of miners who were previously considered possessed may have regained use of their senses and still be weird mutant freaks with eyes in their chests. That red skulls come out and fly around me if I grow close to them. Now, nothing here other than an interesting chink in the wall, which I can probably reach from the other side. Locked. It was, but no more. We are in the chamber of the pit. And all paths are now open to us. I should see if the door at the end will now open for me as well. It's also made of wood. Ah, of course. Currently inoperable. Meaning I need to find the thing to put it back in operation. This all now makes sense. Right, excellent. So then back to the... what do you call it? I go. Also, I should definitely open that now. This is a pretty safe area, and I have dealt with all the threats. For some reason, this door is closed. Not a very helpful reason. Rat room? Rat room. Pretty sure. So then we'll just jog along here, past this glowing crystal, and go back into the complex. Where? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine. Got it. Okay. So we do not desire to head in that direction. This one, though, get that book out, do the thing. I do believe we are headed this way. Yes! There's the big minecart. To remind us of our current location. And we're back in the factory. Excellent stuff. Which is not a separate map. Ah! I see. So, first things first. In this chamber, I do not wish to mess with any of these levers. In the chamber down there with the 3 levers, I might want to mess a lot. However, for now, I believe I'm trying to get on this side of the complex. Yes. And I am seeking a mechanism to operate this. This will aid me greatly in my quest. Also, down, up, off. Do that all around to there. So we can literally walk down to there, drop down to here, go around the edge. If we had another green potion, that might help us descend. That's a slime. We don't want to descend to slime. What else? We shouldn't take too many of these people's lovely things unless we absolutely need them. Okay. I don't see any coloured lights here. That is also locked. So I'll have a quick check over here and consider combinations of... Okay, those two doors into that chamber. There's a shrine. Right. There's a red light. This looks like a return route. Massive key. Definitely return. Wait. Empty. I tried. So, in theory, we can lock the side doors here as long as we can travel around. In practice, I should save the bloody game before it gets any worse. Before I do that, quick check. All looks good. Excellent. Now, let's level. Okay, that locks that one. But does it open up any others? Presumably not, by the way. Yeah, not good. At least we know what that one does. Ah. We were able to get back out through the northern door then. So let us use that one to enter the chamber once more. Really? Interesting. Nope. Is it a combination of the levers in the two rooms? And if the levers become stuck and can't be used again, but must be operated in a very specific manner, that only gives me one real chance without saving and reloading constantly. So for example, if I just load the game here, and I see absolutely no reason not to. Here we are, right? Up. Can't go down anymore. We are now stuck in these positions. However, now arguably stuck. Go away, stuck. Now that one's stuck as well. One can only presume I mean, the easiest presumption is that I've done everything I should with those levers and should not meddle. Yeah, see? Because now if I run all the way back and check, I bet I still can't return those levers to their current positions. So, So, each of them can be operated once. If I load the save again, I'll try a different order. Let's go. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, so none of these three levers seems to operate this door here. I strongly suspect they don't operate this one either, and I believe I may have visited this door from the other side. Let's press on. I believe that door needs to be opened. Hello. Let's see if this leads us back to the minecart. It does almost look a little like it. And that looks like something dangerous is down here. There's our stairs. That's water. These boards can probably be broken. I have no good reason to break them yet, other than the fact that I can walk safely around them without needing to cross over the shaft. I believe we met enemy mages down here. stairs. Red light. There are probably controls somewhere near here to open this. Not necessarily that. I'm going to presume... Oh god, really? If one of those opens this and we fall down. Right. Well, I think we'll save again then. I also think I should just do both. Can I? Yep. Yep, I can. I think it's the two portcullises, and the one on the right there opened the nearer one. I also think I may be wrong. As we appear to now have a green light. Speaking of green lights. There we are. Okay. Oh! We're up here. The distinctive shelf. Okay. Before we explore that doorway, let's see if we have also opened up anything back here. Perhaps we need to go through the water to get to the controls back here. And we just get dead end. Okay. Well, let's have another mushroom. I believe our only avenue of exploration is now available to us. He says, blatantly aware that the boards over the hole in the floor are another avenue of exploration. But let us take the courteous and decent options first of all. Well, definitely still possessed. Let's do the top first then. If it's going to be like that. That looks very locked to me. And it's probably going to remain that way for some time. What? Water arrows. How interesting. We haven't actually had to use them once yet. Oh. Really? Well, let's fix that. And at this point... No! We only have 4 echo stones left to discover. Here we go. Let us recite the Sermon of Mercy, and then I think we should do it again. We may have been... No, we probably haven't been on the upper level already. Lots of cooking. Another kitchen. We did walk past the door, so we may have been spotted, but the little defensive wall seems to keep the door from view. Interestingly. Let's head back this way. We should probably consume another magic mushroom as well. There we go. Ooh. That looks like there's no... I take it back. Looks like there absolutely is a point trying to get through there. That looks like a spell scroll. Although it's probably one we already know. That seems to be the current trend. Okay, look, it's some more water arrows. Wait. The patch notes said something about lava slime, didn't they? Our archery is pathetic. Oh, that could be really bad. Okay.
What's that? Who's there?
Why don't you come down and check?
What's that? Who's there?
Guess what? Mate. Oh, fucking hell! Just saw how much damage we've been taking. Where the hell is this? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I reckon maybe we can go reclaim that lost experience, but it might not be easy. So we need to find our way back into the mine, into the workshopy place. Factory. Not fun. Right. I think it's over there. Not very helpful, I realise. But I believe this to be the path. Also, I've probably been playing for quite a long time now. And I can confidently say I was correct. In a very incorrect way. I believe on the other side of this chamber, behind that grated wall, is the portcullis I was unable to pass down below. I also believe I may have... Oh, wait, I've got a shortcut. So I don't need to find the whole way down there, just part of it. Because now I can go through here. And then go and confront an Ian of Magic. We shall call him Magic Ian, or just Magician, you know, because that's what he is. Right. So I went all the way along to the end. I went in here, and my experience should be... Well, that's close enough. Go! Fuck off! Right. Fucking hell. Okay. Look, they do have daggers. They're not that valuable to me, but I might as well take them for now. Whoops. Well, I think we all know what that means. It means we need to find a way to get that light to change colour. Another scroll, we probably want that. This lever probably operates that door and gets us to that scroll. This is obviously very locked. Almost impossible. Some kind of key would be nice. Now, this is the kitchen. Should probably save our progress. Just seeing the time. I see more water arrows. And on the basis that we may be confronting a lot of lava slimes, another hammer door. Worth a try. Also worth a try, but not really. The hammer doors seem to have some much more mundane locking mechanism, and hello! You can fuck off, you roaring door. But let's just take a moment. I don't believe we've been down there. I really don't believe we have been down there. I do believe we want this. I also believe we want to operate all of these. So, how about this one? You don't seem to be opening for me. Okay. How about now? Excellent. I've been here before, haven't I? I know where this is. Yep. Oh. Okay. I missed things on the table, including a valuable silver pitcher. The most obvious thing I missed on the table was this. And good bread. Okay, excellent. So let's head back this way. You don't seem to want to be opening yet. We have our shortcut. And this door here. We also have a chest over there which we want to open. And what if the workshop key opens the hammer doors? Oh, if only we hadn't bought some earlier with all our money. This would be a magnificent reward. Let me guess. This lever opens that door. Which brings me up here. Okay. Now I do have the workshop key. So one can only presume... Hello. That's really big. I came across a peculiar metal container that resembles a battery, though it appears to be without power. Did I? It looks more like a furnace to me. Okay. Oh, I see. I inspected the automatic gate today, and I believe that one of the batteries might overheat soon. In case that happens, I have assembled a new battery container. Just place a new energy source in it, and you should be all set. If you're sending one of the new miners out to get a crystal for the container, be sure to instruct them properly beforehand. I have attached a sketch of the right type of crystal. I don't want any more melted batteries. Foreman Irwin. And it's red and orange. Don't know where the container is. But it might be nice to imagine that this key also works on the hammer doors. It probably won't. I tried. It's back out here, that goes back that way. This does. It's presumably doing something. That goes down there. And this takes us back out to our allies. And we can now visit the shrine. And probably should. Not that we can level, but hey, look at this. Hammer key. You know what I'm doing next. I can touch this. Excellent, thank you. And golden candlestick. You know what? Ah. There we go. There's a merchant here. Hello, Aiden. Let's trade.
Anything you need?
Well now, funny you should ask. Unfit to produce durable weapons or tools. Make it a valuable resource for smiths. Yeah, but at what point are we going to get to actually do any of that? In the meantime, hey, I don't need 2 of these. I also don't need this. Or this. Or this, for that matter. Furthermore, I don't need 2 hammers. Excellent.
No more trading? Alright then.
Right. Now. You.
Greetings to you.
Greetings again. How can I help you? I can't ask about anything, so I just have to... wizards. The wizards from downstairs? They crawled up here just a while ago. First they said they would oversee the mine. They even had an official document from the inner sanctum, but then people around them started changing. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this... he's just repeating the information.
Take care.
Nothing overly useful. But we did get the key, and we know where another hammer door is. It'll take some reaching, but I think it'll be worthwhile, as it's our only other lead. Maybe the levers in that room operate the lights on the doors on the opposite side of the corridor. Right. I have a distinct feeling. Foreman Irwin mentioned that there may be prisoners held at the lower mine camp. Yeah, I need to get there first. As in fact, a strange affliction that drove my suspect was the icon behind it. Did I completely not use the hammer key on that door? I must have done, right? Because that'd be how I got back out. I'm gonna go back and check. I'm not gonna try and activate these 2 doors. With the levers in that room, that can be something I can experiment with off camera for another time. And while I'm going this way, we're going to portcullis over there on the right. So here's our shrine. And you've refilled. Or did I just not notice you at all the first time? There we go. Now then. Here we are. Please don't attack me, everything. Everything in existence. There's a lever in there to open this. We do not yet have access to it. That set of stairs seem to suspiciously lead back the way we have come. And this key must have had something really good. Oh, hello. Right, let me just pick these up and ready myself for battle. Bloody stairs. I'll take your coin, your pitiable pay. Oh, look at that on the wall there. That looks like a blue crystal battery. Okay, let's get a little healing. And a little light. Note looks like a combination lock. Okay. Yep. And we want to get in there. 2 chests. We really want to get in there. Okay. Combination lock. Excellent. I think I'll stay up above for a moment and check to see if the other path converges with this one. Because it feels like it blatantly should. Yep. It would in fact appear. To operate the furnace, put a piece of ore into the melting chamber and close the hatch. Slowly increase the heat by turning the red valve on the furnace's side. The metal will flow through the furnace directly into the mould. Remove the ready ingot once it has cooled off. That sounds awfully like we're going to have to do it manually. That looks like metal we cannot use because we can't pick it up. That sounds very eerie. Let's have a mushroom, or 2 or 3. We are definitely descending now. A rat. Okay. Fucking hell, hit the rat. Right. Nope, there is a ceiling. I probably shouldn't take disease meat from a plague rat anyway. You know what I should probably also do? Eat some bread. It's taking up valuable pack space. And then we can eat some more. There we go. Right. So our goal down here is to learn the lock combination. Also, the new casting machine is quite amazing. Quite amazing. The Academy has truly outdone itself with this creation. It's so much smaller than their old design as well. You simply put the metal in the hatch, press the activation button, and out comes the desired result. Sounds like something we're going to have to do. But I have to say it worries me a bit. If it is so easy, then any fool can do it. And if that is so, what work will there be left for any honest blacksmith like myself? So, we smelt the metal, then we put it in the thing. And do the other thing. You know, I've got a lot of king's herbs. Why, there's another one. Are we missing something here? There is another doorway. Locked. Trapped. Probably opened from the other side. You know what I should do? What I should really, really do, apart from take the piss out of the Spice Girls there, is, I think, actually get out of the factory now and go use the factory key, the hammer key, on the one place. But no, I can do that later. I can do that on the way out, right? Let's continue down here for a while. Okay, left is best, but it also looks like they both go to the same room. He's not alone. But he is now. Although he has been joined in death by his comrade. All I wanted to do was play what's in the box. It's a fairly simple little game. Requires me and a box. And some curiosity. Well, look at this now. Let me guess. Battery crystal is required. Battery crystal could be behind the hammer lock outside, so we're not going to push that. Because we haven't put anything in there at all, right? Looks like maybe this is where we put the metal in. That's the button on the side to operate it. And the desired result comes out there. That looks like the lift which goes all the way up. And I'm glad I kept on playing to find it. And it's fully operable. Just at the wrong end. Well then, I presume I should take the lift up and go and use the hammer key at the only other location where it can be utilised. I do not intend to drop down in here, so I want to go up, obviously, not down, because that's where I already am. Not the lift I thought it to be. Okay, wait. Second lift. And we're wanting to get to the hammer key room over here. Nope. Here. Right. just do a quick sweep of the room before we grab that scroll. Stairs. More stairs. Let me guess. This was one that could not be opened from the other side. Also, presumably, comes back to here, as I suspected. And that looks like a shrine room, actually, to be honest. But it shouldn't be, because the shrine wasn't on one of those corners, it was one of the other two corners. That looks suspiciously like something important is supposed to happen there. Let's not step on it. And these... Oh, look at that. There's a lever in there, a button in there. Roof doesn't open. I don't see a way into there just yet. So... what does this scroll say, now that we've been picking up so many of them recently? The furnace is one of the most important parts of our mine. I refuse to leave it unprotected, no matter how often you forget the code. It's 8073. Remember it and burn this note. Nobody ever did. P.S. None of this matters if you keep the gates open after using the furnace. Be so kind and close it for once. Sullivan. Do we know who Sullivan is? I can't remember. Silver necklace and silver ring. Let me guess. We can open this, but we need to also close it. I mean, that's a crude furnace. And I think we've been here before. I mean, this whole area must be the furnace, surely. Right? And there's our battery required location. So I think what we do is go back through here I kind of want to close this now, but I think I can leave it open unless I'm about to turn on the furnace. But closing it would help me remember. So we'll go back up here and across to the drawbridge. Well, combination drawbridge portcullis. Wait. Ah, this is one on the far side, right. So we're wanting to go this way. So we are. And then it's a matter of finding our way back to this chamber. Very well. That's not going to do it, is it? It's going to be like a dead end. We're going to have to go around. I'm going to sneeze. There we go. Was able to catch it in time this time. Let's not go down there. We want to be able to turn at left, and this looks wrong. But this may very well be it. it's not. But it brings us close enough that we now know we should be just going like this. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Doo-doo-doo. When all of this area is fired up and working, what do we do then? That I do not know. But I'd like to believe we have done something good in there, whatever it was. Perhaps it will prevent any more miners from becoming corrupted. Let's open this and pray we don't have to fight. Big green button and lever. What else? Many arrows of the incredibly mundane variety. It is nice to see a... Ah! You're kidding. Well, that's convenient. What? It's a lift? Wait a minute. Lift leaves area. I suspect... Oops. I tried to click on it. More water arrows. And here's me with only 1 point in archery. A pickaxe, we have one, and a chest containing 3 golden ore and some Azram's oil. No orangey red crystal though. The adamant ore... No. That's not it. Then I think we have to utilize this lift and see where it takes us. Into Lysandria itself. So the castle. I do not recognize this chamber, so I'm imagining a door which can only be opened from this side. No map of the area. Possibly not the castle then. Oh no, here we are. Explains why we didn't have a map though, doesn't it?
What is it?
Oh no, nothing, just checking in with you.
So long.
At least those doors now go somewhere. Well, they always did, but they now go somewhere for us. Excellent. So I am making some progress. Not sure where I'm going to find such a crystal. I do have a pickaxe and access to the mines. And okay, this looks like alright. One we do not currently have access to just yet. Yep, okay. Okay. Ooh, you have a magic shop, aren't you? Bet you don't sell a special crystal.
Rely on anyone. Do not touch me. I am of noble birth.
Let me see what you have. Yeah, I'm not going to ask any
Perhaps
questions
you have
just yet.
something for me today, for a change.
How about this? And this. Currently, the jeweler's is still locked.
Feel free to come again. Maybe bring something valuable next time. Do not touch me. I am of noble birth.
I had a few questions. What do you want to know about orange crystals? You don't know anything. Fine.
Farewell now. I must get back to more important business.
Ah! He hates us. Probably hates everyone. Now if we continue down here, at the other end of the little horseshoe thing, there is a blue fountain. Just past the blacksmiths. And I could even stop by the blacksmith and end the episode. We haven't really made a massive amount of progress though. We have, it just doesn't feel like it. I just need to convince myself I've made good progress. You know what? I've unlocked things that had remained locked for quite some time.
What is it?
Want to sell you some stuff.
My time.
One of these, and one of these. And that can go there for now. Actually, I can probably go cook it out by the forge outside. Right,
Fine. I've seen enough anyway.
think I'll step outside. And I believe I will save the game here. Although I think I'll mend my stuff off camera in between episodes and go drink from a blue fountain, just so you don't have to watch me do that at the start of the next one. Right, well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Long and rambling with much backtracking, as it was. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now, everyone. Cheerio.